"200 ballots have already been printed for the upcoming general election. Guam Election Commission Executive Director Maria Pangilinan says those were sent off to absentee voters over the weekend. Now that the deadline for absentee ballots has been met, Pangilinan says GEC is now focusing on the final production for the ballots voters will see at the polls on November 4th.
Right now, we are in the process of sending it to film. After film, we will send it to plate. Once we get the plates done, then we will start the mass production on the offset printer.
Once it's time to print, she says GEC has found safeguards to make sure printing errors that occurred during the primary election won't happen again this time around. The general election ballot is just a single sheet, but with 2 pages. The front page is for partisan candidates. The back page is for nonpartisan candidates, as well as nonpartisan issues, such as the medicinal marijuana referendum. That issue is listed under Legislative Submitted Referendum as Proposal 14A and asks voters if the Walk-in Conception II Compassionate Cannabis Use Act of 2013 that provides for the medical use of marijuana be adopted by the government of Guam. Yes or no. The full proposal is listed above the yes or no bubbles and says that it would direct the Department of Public Health and Social Services to regulate the use of marijuana as treatment for medical conditions or diseases specified by the department and to develop rules within 9 months. The proposal also removes criminal penalties relating to marijuana when used by qualified patients.
It appears at the bottom of the nonpartisan section, and together with the measure is the two judicial retention questions, one for Chief Justice Robert Torres, the other one for Judge Michael Bordalio. Also on the nonpartisan page of the ballot, Pangilinan says voters will see the 2 candidates for Attorney General, as well as the names of those running for the Guam Education Board and the Consolidated Commission on Utilities. The front page, where the partisan candidates appear, will include the gubernatorial race, legislative race, and congressional race. Sample ballots are expected to be printed by the end of this week. In the meantime, you can familiarize yourself with the issues by going to voteguam.com, where you can also see where candidates and issues place in the race so far. Betsy Brown, PNC News.